Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. No astrology today though. I'm going to be looking into Carol Carpenter wanted me to look into Erdogan in Turkey, of course. Whew, she says he seems to be grifting like Trump. Yeah, he's very corrupt. At least all the information points in that direction. I remember him that time in front of the White House throwing a fit. So anyway, yeah, let's check them out. Hold on, let me swap out cameras and bring you over my table. Okay, so let's see what's coming into Erdogan's future. And like always, I'm sure I'll get the past. It's just the way it works. That's life. The law of cause and effect. Whatever you did in the past will come around for you to deal with. Okay, Erdogan. What is his future? Let me make some room with these cards. There, okay. Okay. Okay, there's our top line. Oh, that's right. I want to move these over so I can pull the 4 off the bottom. There we go. Okay. All right. Second line. Whoa. That's quite a combo there, isn't it? There's his wife. Well, something new for her at least. Huh. Man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this dude's having trouble. I think he might be having major financial issues. Okay, so at the bottom, so health, because of his thievery, or at least a down patch in his ability to grift anymore. And I don't know what the state of Turkey can do against him. Or I'm sorry, the country of Turkey, of course, or Syria, but it could be sanctions. Yeah. Sanctions on his abundance, on his ability to pull money in for the country. Wow. See if I can scooch just a little bit. Okay, so just remember, these 4 over here are separate from what I'm reading in here. Okay, so we might say like these 4 are at the base of the reading, and I'm going to, because his card didn't come through, I'll just read her as we go. I'm going to focus on the opening cards and the 4 corners now. So the opening cards show a very painful loss for him. Of course, this would have to do with the earthquakes. Oh my goodness, the people. Yeah, this is heartbreaking. But a painful loss for him and whoever was in this teamwork to just keep the money, take the money, keep the money, and there could be some major restrictions on that at the very least, and on his reputation. I don't know that he would be, like Gaddafi'd or whatever. Who else do I give an example of? But it's not looking good. The four corners have to do with, I feel on this level, has to do with bringing people out from under the rubble in the, but then also his karma, like Jeffrey Thompson says. He named this card the "As you sow, so shall you reap" card, and I love that. So he has a karmic, painful past that he will be paying for on some level. There could be there could be just tons and tons of secrets with this guy. Yeah, in all these cards sneaking up behind her back, it's like it would definitely restrict any money she could have. I think that there's money and support, and maybe this is her father, I don't know. But this is awful for her. And this is the center card, that knights out, to these four cards. So I'll read those together as soon as I get this, the framing in here. So again, karmic, painful loss, restriction at the least, and imprisonment at the worst. And his, this could be his marriage, and because it knights to her, right? But also his business partnerships politically are deceptive and cheating, and he's part of all of that, right? So now going from here, so this is the worst card in the deck besides the imprisonment. No one wants to be locked up or restricted. But when it comes to a loss that is very, very hard to get yourself out from under, this is the card. And he does have teamwork, but they're helpless, and they're looking for support, and I don't know if they're going to get it. I mean, there's probably a lot of loyal people that would donate to help the people, but I don't know that they'd want to help him, and maybe he would try and take that money in because that's who the guy is. He's going to have major issues with getting the workforce going again, and he can't really think of anything else, and he's in crisis mode. This is also this card, there's just so much in it. There are demands upon this guy, is what I just heard. There are demands, and he has just major problems, and he can't think of anything else. And there might be an investigation into his business practices, and because it's like they don't have building codes. Why is that? Why don't they have building codes? Can you imagine Japan or America without building codes? You just don't get anywhere, right? And this is just heartbreaking. It's like these countries need building codes, but there's always so much, corruption going on is the problem. Probably with all the contractors, subcontractors, and all of that as well. So, okay. The grifting, just the immense level of grifting. Okay, so yeah, his reputation, he does have his loyal followers, but then maybe not so much anymore, right? Because when people lose loved ones, they tend to blame the government when something could have been done about it. Right? I mean, rightfully so. Communications about his reputation and the teamwork and change that could have happened to get people out of harm's way. There's helplessness there for him. But again, you know, there's all this cheating. And maybe maybe his wife is looking secretly to get away from him because of this change card here and the marriage, and she's knighting to the marriage, and like what's a legal way she could get out of it or get away? It's making me wonder. And then this line here, maybe she's obsessing about communications coming out. And this situation between the two of them is just, I feel, is worse, going to get worse and worse. Then again, she may live in some palace with him and doesn't give a damn about anybody else. And all of these cards could be just relating to, you know, just something's really wrong. It's possible something's really wrong with her, and she might be very immature. Or it could be that they've lost some loved ones. My goodness. But for him politically, how's he going to do? Well, based on these cards at the bottom, and then like reading, you know, mirroring these cards in, I feel like there's a major loss, painful loss of business contracts and ways to cheat, to continue cheating, and you know, to continue the grift, and then this how do we rebuild type of a thing when it's taking everything that they have. Sometimes this card can have to do with just that inability, because of this connection here, the inability to create order in the future. I mean, this can be like our answer card down here. I don't have a, you know, set rule on that, but oftentimes it tends to give away a lot. Definitely the four corners. So the stability is just not going to be there for quite some time, and his reputation is really suffering, and it could be that people are talking about it. I don't know if he's like Putin, where he, you know, takes people out if they deflect or trash him. I don't know how much of a tight grip this guy has on social media. This would be our social media card in this deck. And there's a lot of it, and new things coming out all the time. And change because of it, change to his reputation because of social media. And this privileged lady card could just speak to anyone with enough creativity and brains and maybe support to keep putting the message out, and maybe there's some loyalty to this, you know, these people that do that, or maybe one person they get behind, and that doesn't work out well for him with this like cross here is what I'm seeing. Yeah, okay, so the only thing I have to add is that definitely a down patch due to his thieving and his negativity and his grifting, and there will be more and more discovery about that as time goes on, about how much grifting he did. I mean, to have all these cards together like this, I mean, these four at the bottom, and then to have these over here towards the end, as time goes by, it will get worse and worse for this guy. That's about the only thing I can say for sure, other than the fact that, yeah, he's a grifter. He's a grifter. He's probably some kind of a crime boss. Yikes. So, and I'm not seeing foreign support here like I do with others. You know, there might be some support for their people, for, I mean, more refugees, right? But relocation maybe with a change. But for this guy, I don't see him getting out from this, out from under this easily at all. Wow. Maybe he tries to take off. Where's he? Well, yeah, he could go. That's the thing. When they grift all the money and they take from their people, then they just take that money and go, and yeah, then they get a new leader. So, okay, well, let's just send Turkey and Syria so much love. Let's just send them lots of love and peace and support, and prayers for all the loss. It's going to be quite a grieving process going on. Has been and will continue to be. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, take good care, you guys. Bye.